She, good night. What's going on? Mommy Pinky! Steady live. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Hey, 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 hey. Love. All you know what time it is. Steady live. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Hey. 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 Good night, good night, good night. Steady live, let me go, let me go, let me go. Hey, hey. All you already know who I'm behind the soca tonight. All you hear me? Give my thumbs up if you hear me. DJ Styles UK. What's up? Give my thumbs up if all you hear me good. Hey, hey. Nice. Steady live. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hey, 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 hey. Well, you know we are the queen of the freak zone tonight. We go run some tunes. We go run on some of her tunes. And then we're gonna bring her in. Good night, Barry's Angel. All your drinks. Kali, make sure all your drinks. Someone gonna say. This is Rane, Bam Bam on the Explore Rhythm. Before we had Handle It, that was written by me. We had Do Afraid. This is Bam Bam on the Explore Rhythm. This was 2019. 2020 Carnival, yeah. Produced by Nikolai Green and Chrome out of St. Lucia. It's steamy tonight, you don't know. Hey, Miss Kali. Let's share the live. Make sure my angle's good. I'm going to tell you a quick story. I get ready and I coming downstairs and I realize I get makeup on my shirt, on my top, and I say, frick that, I'm not switching it. So if all you're seeing any marks, yeah. There we go. It's steamy. Who ready to bubble? Who ready for the steam? All in easy. This Behind the Soca tonight is very personal. It's looking cleaner. Well, I guess I alone could see it. This Behind the Soca tonight is very personal to me, right? Gotta make sure this artist coming on the live tonight gets her just due. Go run one more from me. And then we go jump into the ad. Hi, Beam. I don't ask about if she released that. I know she performing it, but Don't forget to get all your questions ready for the artist too, eh? I feel like an early boy. It's lava. I feel like an early. I come on too early for you. It's life just be lit. Good night, Daryl Gervais. How are you? Big up you, Walker. Lady, where we coming? All you don't know I had the questions ready. Make sure you share the live. Let me go, let me go. The artist coming on just now. All kind of silent position. Don't forget all your drinks. Share the live. There we go. There we go. Early morning. This is Rane Blackman Attitude, written by me also. Produced by Mr. Lion and Mr. Legs, our segregator, Daryl Gervais. I'm messaging you next, eh? Ray, don't give me the thumbs up, so. I want you to hear the song that I have a story behind the song, eh? But this song here was when I go get all of this story during the interview process behind this song coming in. This song right here. I have a story behind this song here. Everybody. Showtime and fire. Ready for the scene? Fire. Hey. Let's take all you down memory lane a bit. Oh shoot, memory lane, eh? What you know about this? Hey, good night to everyone on the live. This is Behind the Soca with Rane Blackman and Queen of the Freaks coming on just now. If all you remember this one, drop some flames. Drop some flames if all you remember this one. Hey, flames. Next, you're sticking. It's lava. Hey. I'm suffering the consequences of having a good job. Right now I can't talk to another man. Right now I can't fuck with another man. And if I know my good, so good, I would never even sit down on the wood. And if I know my good, so great, I would have hush and stay in my place. And if I know my good, so nice, I would have keep it and give advice. And if I know my good, so sweet, no fuck. Fuck and delete. Whenever he leave girl with tight so you money let him go leave girl with tight so you mother sell it. Let me go, share the live. Let me go. I had too much around and we bringing in the artist. DJ Tech Ravers, bring up yourself. Cause consequences of having a good job. Right now I can't. We could relate, right, ladies? Hey, you see this next song here? I don't ask Lava about this song. This theme. Right now I in a fucks up mood. Right now I in a fucks up mood. Right now I in a fucks up mood. I in a fucks up mood. I in a fucks up mood. Right now I in a fucks up mood. Oh, they drop some flames. Drop some flames for Lava. Hey, we are to play the anthem right now. We are to run the anthem. We are to run the anthem. We are to run the anthem. I'm gonna ask you one time. Lava, send your request. Somebody tag Lady Lava and tell she send the request. Yeah, man. Yeah. Great. The love is here. Oh my God.
Hi everybody.
Good night, sis.
Good night.
I love the Barbie look. I'm not Max. Yeah, drink. Yeah, things. Oh, and it's that. Good night. Well, of course, I go like introduce yourself, but you know what? For me, I gotta give me the tag. So let me hear the tag.
It's Lava.
It's Lava. All right.
Queen Freak.
Queen Freak. Don't know. Good night, sis. How are you?
Good night. I am fine. And how are you, Mom?
Girl, listen. Today was a day, but if you see me, I'm nervous. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta make sure I get myself in a gear. I just want everyone to know on the live that this Behind the Soca is very personal to me. You know this Behind the Soca is very personal to me.
Yes, I do.
But I want you to introduce yourself. Everybody know, you know, but introduce yourself for the people now jumping on.
All right. So to the people that are coming on, I'm Lady Lava from Trinidad.
Where?
Queen of the Freaks, representing Trinidad, Central Trinidad. I am from, but you're not representing Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
For some people, it's Keisha. You know, that's me. Still, you know, everything else is squad, man. So yeah, but it's Lava.
Not everything else that is quality. Yeah, like, what's that? I love that pink. So down on you, nice. Sure. I know you like your colors, but
yeah, I like my little colors, aren't it? Thank you very much.
Nice. I want to shout out Manage because before I jump on here, Manage and DM me, hey, XYZ. I said, nah, I cool enough. I don't know how them things, so we cool. So what I want to ask you, when we get into it, first I want to big up everybody from Central, big up everybody from Kunupia, Jolingham Junction, Lee Trace, Hassarat, everybody.
You remember good girl, you remember good.
I ain't forget my stomping grounds. My stomping grounds. That's what. So big up everyone. And I just want people on the live to know that Lady Lava told you kiss to me, but I go say my Lady Lava is never home. Okay? If you see where she is there, don't hide. You see where she is there? She either there or she outside making she money. Never home. Every time I pass, like calling, knocking this girl at home. But then my fault. I should call first.
You know, I always on the go.
Always on the go. So let me get into it one time because I know you're ready to. You probably don't have 20 beats so down there waiting for you. So let me get.
They have one waiting on me?
You're ready. I'm 20 rhythms so down there waiting for you. Must be more than that. But you know, what was funny to me is the Soca Monarch is how much money and you sleeping.
You understand? I come home, I want to take a little 5 minutes. They said I'm already beat them now. You going to sleep, Soca Monarch is a million.
I bust up laughing. Here, my dad, where's this? No. But I wanna get into this with you. So for those who may not know, how did you come up with the name Lady Lava?
Lady Lava. So at one point I used to sing reggae. Well, you know, okay. I used to be around them boys from up here who is Rastas and things.
Yes.
So because being around them, you know, I try a little reggae and thing, you know, the system and stuff. But when I was transitioning back to dancehall, you know, when they listening me, they only say lava.
Right,
because,
fire.
You know, everything you say so hot, like everything you coming out real hot, that hot lyrics now. You know, at that time, you know, they would not use the word freak and thing like back then in that year. Right? So they would have been like, you know, lava, everything is lava now. So I was like, all right, lava, lady lava. So I just kind of added together, and because the music used to be hot, things, you know, my topic is be hot, my lyrics is be hot, that is be saying what I want, my mouth hot.
Lava. So did you get was it like a bit of confusion with, because I think like there's a artist named Lava Man or something like that. So you know, like it will have a male version and a female version.
Oh
was
no,
it like
it was cool.
Okay.
It have a DJ. I think it have a DJ and all, who is DJ Lava.
Okay.
It have an next female artist from Karakou. Yeah, she's also Lady Lava. So you know.
Understand. I know the scenes because it have like people with similar name to me and stuff like that. So I understand. So when did you decide to jump on the music scene? And what was the first song that you came out with?
Alright. So music scene for me is like the music scene. I've been in music. Well, you would know from church.
We're going there.
So you know the music scene for me from since church, and then when I was in school, the beating at the desk and chanting with the boys, you know, I kind of developed the love for doing the music from back then. That was before I started creating my own material, right? So I used to be listening to the Lady Soca and taping it on the cassettes and learning it, the Lady Shabba, all these people and learning it, and going back in school now and gain them a little, said about that, come here with your galley trend, and you know, they're like, wow, yeah.
So,
from since in them days, I used to be taking my clothes and putting it in my bag, right? Because it used to have talent show in school.
Right.
But remember my mother, well, you know my mother is a strict woman. So my mother, now I can't tell my mother I going in school and singing no talent showing. I can't do that, so I start hide my clothes in my bag and carry my talent show clothes and then go on the stage, and I used to be singing on the stage, and nobody home knew that I used to be singing in school.
Because back then you didn't have the phone with the camera to record. And
no, it didn't have none of that.
Yes.
So in school, I was a talent show singer, but home nobody knew that I used to be doing them things. So I used to be on the stage since in school.
Yeah.
And,
go ahead, sorry.
So yeah, from since then, you know, was music, I'd like it, and I continue, you know, going on gradually. Yeah.
So you're seeing the comments and the questions there, right?
I didn't see a question as yet. Who asked a question?
One was saying that Taillight was the first song, but I can't recall you saying what was the song you jumped on the scene with, so that's why I came
my very first song wasn't Taillight now, was a song, I bring it back, it feel good, baby, cause you know me not slack. I bring it back, hey, turn me around, it's a level back shot, baby boy. Yeah, that was my first song. That recording 2008.
Okay, wow. Only hear how long laugh out, eh?
Yeah,
Only hear how
them
long.
days when I out them days, the line, you know, those sing no dance all, you will never make it in Trinidad. You would never bust in Trinidad with dance all lava. And I stick to that, I keep it in my head, and I say, you know what, I have to prove that wrong.
Okay, good for you for that. So big clappers for that.
Yeah,
Because
you know?
sometimes you have to stand firm in what you believe in, you know.
Yeah.
So was Taillight then the first soca song?
I don't really call Taillight Soca so much.
Same thing I say.
Because it was, you know, it's more of a kind of zesty, the way we would do dancehall. Like, not hardcore, but it wasn't like, you know, all soca, but it wasn't Taillight. It was freaky thing, vibrating ring. That's if you beat it, keep it a secret.
Okay. So all right. So I just want to ask you now, did you always dream of being a performer, like entertaining on stage and stuff?
And then I know I wanted to do music. I didn't know how far would I reach with the performing. I had like creating because I still write poems and stuff. So I know
Right.
I had like the creating part. I used to read Sister Janet book. So you know she was a poet. So I used to sit down and read poems all day.
I say I comment on this live and not calling names, eh?
You know? So I used to be reading Sister Janet book and thing.
Yes.
And all the poems sit down reading it before it published. So I had understand the rhyming. Come back,
Okay.
then I understood rhyming and stuff. So from there I started creating, and then well home I always singing, people singing, you know, entertaining them. I say we can't tell them, I tell you, all you know how to be whining on the stage because I was not whiner, I was
No.
not a whiner, proper with them boys and them, right?
Yeah.
So all in church camp as a scanter, I didn't know that. Right?
Oh, church
So
camp.
I used to be sending woman sending waves and bringing it down here and bringing it
Yeah.
back up. And you understand? Them is the things I used to be doing. So as like an entertainer in that field where, you know, we didn't mind to do things. You know? Yeah.
We just had to do it on the low because, you know, church camp.
Yeah, and the church camp was a but I said, scanter, I said, scanter, right? So for all who like to say, she in wine and I was scant on the stage one of these days.
Lamax, you know, as you talk about church camp, for people, okay, so for people who didn't know, Lava and I met in church as kids, right? I was like, hey, well, I remember when you're passing and we walking down the road together to church and walking back home from church and all this thing, we singing in church. Because, you know, it's going in a rotation. Somebody had to read a script, just sing something.
Chorus.
Were you part of the crew when we was trying to break out a church camp to go Juve?
I wasn't part of that crew, that was y'all. Listen, we was part of the crew that was mixing the powder. We had mixed the powder with the gel, and we was pasting the boys. And when we do that now, remember, Pastor had called us, and Pastor say, I can like out in the world.
And when we reach home, we know what was coming. So, but here it is. I never told you this story, right? You and I tried to meet up a couple of times, but the times never coincide. Right? So it's like you busy, I busy, you doing your thing. And then it's whenever I pass through on that side. So this is how I found out you were singing, right? I'll tell you the story. I called my aunt. You know which aunt I'm talking about? The aunt I used to live by. I called my aunt when I know how to sing 2018. She said, hey niece, I see you singing now here, but yeah, you know, because you're not them. What? She said, this girl singing too, you know, hear me who girl? She said, sister so and so daughter, I'm gonna call them mommy. Tell me, which one? But I think it is something gospel, you know. So I said, oh, that's nice. So she said, I said, no longer I see them boy. Every time I come, you know, we don't pass that way we coming on the highway. I had to make sure I see them. So she said, yeah, but she's singing a real rooting girl. Hear me? Rooting? You sure, sister so and so daughter? She said, yeah. I said, well, okay. She said, yes, girl, things not of this world, right? She said, Keisha, hear me, Keisha, here she is. So she said, what she does go by again? No, this time I hook on tail light, right? When she and I talking. So she says something, she just go by something hot him or something hot here. Oh, lava. Hear me lava. Hear me lady lava. She say, yeah. Hear me Keisha Harris's lady lava. Like, you know, I got so shocked. She say, yes. Hear me, you lie. I said, no way. Like, hear me. Quiet Keisha from church.
And listen, that is the thing, right? So, you know, a lot of people let's meet me, right, Rane? And like now when they meet me, they'll say like, yeah, okay. And I'll be like, yeah. And they say, but why not, like, you know, why you quiet? And you just, I'll be like,
That's
but that
you.
me.
That's
Like,
you.
you know,
Same
that is
thing.
me. And
Same voice.
they doesn't believe, you know, they doesn't believe like
You same voice, same
that
everything.
stage, the stage,
Just
the person on stage is the
different.
person on stage. And
That's
then
your
when I
alter
come up on stage,
ego.
I just be like real cool.
In
And
a
then they be like, she know man, she sure she could, because she just not saying nothing. And they know me, I just, yeah, that me, I don't say nothing.
listen, she ain't just mash up on stage.
Mhm.
How so quiet? How she so rock back? Like that's just you from jump. Quiet,
Mhm.
always observing everything. And you're just in your zone. The same way you're soft spoken is the same way. But when you get on the stage now, when you're in the booth, it's a commanding type
Yeah,
of
there's be a
person that
different scene on that
you're
stage.
you run, you bend. What? You did love what I said. But these comments going
You're
so
running,
fast.
then
Oh,
you
people
to
sending
bend.
love, they love you, they love you, they love you. So you write your own music, right?
Yeah.
Um. So what inspired you to start writing, other than reading the poems and stuff from Sister Janet? God bless Sister Janet.
Yeah, for real.
Other than reading her poems and stuff, what inspired you to start writing?
Um, I think it's just something that I had already fell in love with the culture.
Mm-hmm.
So in the sense of me already trying to pattern, like when I was singing other people's songs, you
Right.
understand? And you
Right.
know, I love it. I love the chanting part, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Red Rat, and this is what I used to listen to back in the day,
Hard
right?
for
Because they
much.
used to play plenty on the radio, and I know my brothers and them listening to that, so I
Mm-hmm.
listening to it. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So I'd already like it. So then it's me now trying to create my own thing from my stories or
Okay.
experiences that I would have heard other people go through, and now you know you come up with something. So that's what it really was, and it's always me storytelling because I could tell a story. Yeah, I could tell a story and I could tell a joke, but I could tell no jokes.
But so your style of writing, from what I got, and correct me if I'm wrong, something like poetic justice, right? So it's like you're a lyricist, um, and you just make up things like that on the spot, and everything else rhyme and coincide, and people just and then they catch on and they, hey, you know.
Yeah, so some material, most of, I really like to have material in the sense of sit down and create something,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because sometimes, you know, when I just say things off at the top of your head, it might make much
Right.
sense. But I like things to make much sense, and then I like similes, and I like metaphors, and I like to say things and then higher thinking, because that's the kind of music I like to listen to. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? I like to listen to music that will have me thinking like, what? You understand? Like, you know, that
Yes.
comparison so different to something else, right? Or you listen to something and then you had a, let me tell you, Cartel, let's send me in Google,
That is what I was about to say.
right?
Cartel
So,
had me knowing who Jeffrey Dahmer was.
right? So, you know, when you listen to music and Alkaline and some man like that too, you know, where they will send it to Google or they'll send it to research something
Yeah.
because of the comparison that they use, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the kind of music I like. So I would now sit down and create it, or I would create something that, you know, we in Trinidad could understand. You
Yes.
understand? So like,
Yeah.
you know how I say, I coming on time like the Maria.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
So you know the Maria is on time, them is on time for justice, them always on time. So you know I come in on time like the Maria when I come in, you know.
Certain
So
things I
it's
listen to that you say, and just be like, oh shit, you hear what she said? Oh shit.
yeah. So I like to sit down and kinda, you know, create it in that aspect. And then I would just have it, like I will remember it in my mind, I will rehearse it in my brain, and I will remember it, you know, and I will just adjust it. If a rhythm come on, I'll adjust it to suit the rhythm.
Right.
But I just find like not all the time I'll just go off on my head, because sometimes when I do that, you will say things that it make sense, and I really like to say things that don't make sense or that not really catchy. So I really like to rock back and create and create it so that, you know, at least the person who listening to it, if it's somebody who is listening to music, they will be entertained, or it will have their brain clicking in a sense like, hey, that what she say? Like, with now, and then they catch it after, and I had to replay it to really catch and say, hey, that's what she really saying. You understand? Like them kind of things. Or like the old Calypsonians, like how they used to have two meaning to what it is they're singing. I like that. When you know you mean this, and in the term it would really mean this, but if you think about the heights, it really means something else.
Like small.
You understand? So
kind of thing.
I like to create that kind of music where it is people will be like, yeah, they thought about it, but hey, I don't replay it, because you know this is what it really say. So I like to create music like that.
I want to say good night to Naki on the line. Good night to Kyle Phillips. Kyle, you are banned from this live.
But I want to be a hot boy Kyle on the live right now.
He said he love us.
Anyway,
that's a college boy.
We love
college boy. Big up on. Couldn't be a family. Big up college boy.
Shannon, I love hot lately. I said too hot lately. Too hot lately.
Somebody asked, I hear you playing high beam. Somebody asked about high beam, and I said, I don't know if it's on the platforms yet or not. I didn't really see it, so I'm not sure. And I said, I'd ask.
No, not on the platforms yet.
Okay, so you hear that butterfly high beam is not on the platform yet. Girl,
once my lights on green, that steam.
Go share a piece.
Once my lights on green, that steam. I said, stop, black, I coming in fast. High beam. I wait time about right and wrong when it done get my body for so long and it tricked me. First time when I tried, boy, it fit me. It was tight like sleeve. Good, not make pum sneeze. Carpet burn because I all on my knees.
Yeah, man. Hey. So, listen. As we talk about you writing your songs, right? Let me touch on something. I saw something coming. I have 2 questions. Which one of you ladies makes the best mango chow?
Not me.
Bring it to Miami.
Not me, Cody. I just like, they know it's not me. It's not the one.
I go hook you up, Cody. I'll hook you up. Yes, she talks. Think on the tea. Ooh, we getting there. All right. I think I catch up. I missed some, but they're coming in hot and curious. Yeah, that's not. If you beat it, keep it a secret. You get a man a beat and he talk. What inspired this?
All right, so
I love this. I want to know what inspired. If you beat it, keep it a secret.
Chatty boy get no touch.
Who talk?
No, so that's not where the song even arrived from. Remember, the original to the song is Secrets, is the name of that one, right? That was on the dancehall, like a real hardcore dancehall beat. That's the freaky thing, vibrating ring, stab it out, you are the sex king. Shh, me hear my phone a ring. Dirty Brown, you feel like him? Well, every song like sing, we are sing.
Right.
If me give you the thing, not tell nobody, cause you are go want it again. And if you get it and you know say you like it, the bar call my name. Nah. Keep it a secret.
So
if you beat it, keep. Right. So that is where the original song comes from. Now that came from me when I now started to do music.
Right.
And I was in a relationship for like 7 to 8 years. And the person didn't really like the music life now because they didn't really know about it.
Okay.
So, you know, every time I had to go studio was a problem. Right? Because, you know, it had guys in the studio and, you know, he was insecure about that.
All right.
So, the relationship ended. And then I just write a song, like, based on the whole fact that he was, like, thinking something going on with the people in the studio, right? So, I was like, all right, cool. You think so? Well, if you're calling my phone, I let the producer know. Shh. If you feel it's him, let we song like sing we are sing. And if you beat it, keep it a secret.
Right. So in other words, you counteract like, all right, you think this what win?
Yeah, like you know, you think that was going on. I was singing a song about it. I say, well, that is what going on. If you think I do it now in the studio, then let me tell the producer, hush.
Yeah, when they call silence, when you ain't making no music, but you're really doing the.
That's where that song arrived from. And then when I put it on the crash rhythm was just because a lot of people was already familiar with the crash rhythm and I was now coming out.
Okay.
So I just put the song on a rhythm that was known to them so that they would listen. Because it's a rhythm that, would have already been in tune with the ears.
But
so yeah.
Them when them grab to that, eh?
Yeah, because then it end up a whole new song. It end up a whole next song.
That's the thing. When you find the pockets, just build on it.
Yeah, because then I'd create other verses for the song now that different to the first part of the song, well, the first version of the song.
Of the song, got it. So next song, who not sex and
Get nervous or butterflies before running on stage?
Oh, answer the question.
I still get butterflies before going on stage, and I don't think that the butterflies does ever go like right before you reach on stage. It don't ever go because even if you're not doing like singing anything that you're doing in life and you want to do a good presentation or you want people to actually accept what it is you're doing, how it's supposed to be done, or like the way you created it and you want them to accept it, you're still going to feel a little butterflies because this is you actually wanting to go and do something good. So whether it's music or to talk, whether you take pride in what you're doing, you still get the butterflies. Some people might get no butterflies because some people might really care how anybody how anybody accept what it is they're doing. They might not have that love now to go so far. So like butterflies, whatever. But most people that want to do good or they want to bring forth and they want you to really take the craft seriously, they go in and get a little, you still get a little butterflies before you reach on, and your mind will start to think, because most of the times it's a different crowd, people you never went to, different things. So I still get my butterflies.
Yeah, that does. Yeah, that no matter. You see, especially it's like a big event. Right, someone done it. I'm like, oh my god! But then you go on, you do your best because you're studying. Oh god, I wonder how they go respond. They hear the song already. They hear it. Like things like that. But when you come off, you're like, man, I mash it up.
When you come on, like different crowds is a bit different. So the more energy that you get from the crowd, you actually feed from the crowd now. And it will make the performance like if we exchanging energies. So it could be like that. So it could be like, more like the building a larger fire.
Yeah. Do you like pinpoint at who gain you that traction? And because I just be
like,
all right, this person gave me traction.
Of course. I don't look at people who now some people the face might mean nothing, because it have different people in the crowd. Some people is the people who went because they already know. Some people new to them, so they're listening. Right. So the facial expression mightn't be the one of making the noise because you're new to them. So they're listening to what it is you're saying and they're taking it in, like they're really listening. So like I just kind of focus on somebody who either if I see it looking like you're intrigued at what's going on with, and focus on you. Somebody who dancing and the game with that energy and focus on them more. Different. But then
at the same time, it's like you don't want to be like, okay, you just sticking on this side. It's so real funny. It's funny. It's funny.
Yeah, still at like walkers, even though sometimes the next side of the crowd, you might find like you're not getting it. It will have listeners. It will have people who listen to music, and not just hear what's going on. And
just the wave and whine and jump. Yeah. Somebody saying they can't understand why such people just be in the front. They pay the money.
They want to be entertained too, but they just, might
Some of them just come out, just have a good time, but they really hype up and sing and really just chill.
But
But
people let's enjoy things differently, right? So
yes,
sometimes like we will see somebody and they'll be like, I really enjoyed that party, and they'll be like, but it wasn't doing nothing, it was just there. But to them now, them really enjoy the atmosphere, or they enjoy the ambience around the place, what
the
was
music.
created, and all them things.
So we going back to the songs you wrote, right? Well, you wrote all your songs, but don't talk back there, you know. Who not sex and vexing? That one part. The
Sorry,
second part, you have a girl I like you more. Let me touch on the first part. Who not sex and vexing? Explain, expound.
who not sex and vexing?
Who you get that from?
My brother.
The big one.
So the big one, right?
Wait,
So the big one have a thing where he does say when he cuts in a flick, right? So we be home, but you know we flicks.
Yes.
We run flicks. Me and my brothers and thing real good. So you know, like if they're running a little story for me now, you will be like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, that never happened. You understand? Like, you know, you but hey, thing. Girl, wherever need the running, I'll say, oh God, that never happened. And you'll be like, you hush. Who not sex and vexing? You know?
So you vex because you telling me that never happened.
So it's like, you know, all the fighting with dog because you know, you not getting
nothing going on,
and you vex with people when they're enjoying themselves, or you vex with somebody when they say, you know, hey, I real, you like your sour go on now, you're not getting through, you know, we're not sex and vexing, and I'm not in the mood here right now. Right now, we're in a soft mood.
Yeah. You're like, don't kill my vibe.
Don't kill my vibe.
You ain't getting under you. But how the next part come in? You have a girl like I like you more.
So basically, it's like, all right. So I say, and I not some mood. You understand? Who not sex and vexing? It's just a whole mood are creating.
Right.
But you know, plenty times when men see it, they'll be like, you have a man? Yeah, I like him more than a man, girl.
Yes.
Right? So it's men I this weekend, them things coming because them is things where they'll be telling me, so I'll be like, all right, you have a girl, I like him more.
Right, so you're flipping.
You understand? So it's just that, ladies, it's not me encouraging you all to go and do these things.
I'm not going to tell you that because some females like they had an issue with that. Like you feel like
like they say, like she say, you have a man. Anybody tell my man that I'll be like, you have a, I like him more.
So on the trailer jam rhythm, wrote your song. You wrote right down from Trinidad Killer, and you wrote by the truck for Temper. Clap, what's to you? 3 songs on one rhythm. You're bad because, like, how that come about?
Alright, so I'm also like in a writing camp where we write for artists that we shop to, artists that we see could bring a song to life. You know, so you know you have artists that not every song I write, I might say, hey, and I run it down. Sometimes it's bigger than me. To be honest, like when it is I started to follow up on soca like heavily, and you know the culture and Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
It's bigger than writing a song for somebody else. It's bigger than me saying, because plenty of people say, but you could have do that song for yourself. Yes, I could have, but that wasn't the purpose. We had a purpose, and that wasn't the purpose that I had. The purpose I had was to create something for us to mesh the younger generation to soca.
Right.
That was the trailer jam.
Right.
Where we was bringing Zess artists to sing soca, so that now you can see younger people coming in to say, hey, Temper sing a soca, and draw them now to the culture of Trinidad and Tobago, which is the soca, to involve the younger people into the soca for Trinidad and Tobago, whether it's the performers or even the people that listening. You understand? So that is what we wanted to do with the trailer jam. The trailer jam rhythm was also supposed to be named the recycle rhythm, because it was a rhythm that Explicit had sent out to many artists, and the artists and them didn't like the rhythm. Right? So it was a rhythm that was in the recycle bin. He had deleted it. right? Explicit had deleted from the computer and it was in the recycle bin. And Stadion now went through the recycle bin and we take the rhythms and them that was in the recycle bin and we decided to write on the rhythms and shop it to the artists. So the writing of the songs was like, okay, like you see he laughing because that's what happened, right? And we say they came and they say, all right, who are the artists who we could target? So it was Trinidad Killer, Temper, Young Brother, myself do the remix and Dev, but Dev and Buffy wrote Dev song.
Okay, all right.
And then we sat down and just Dion was like, we had to create for these people. So it's like everybody a target and they say, okay, what temper, put yourself in temper shoes,
Yeah. I like
and say what will suit temper or what will suit Trinidad Killer, and then now big up to the artist and them, because you writing something on pen and paper is one thing, but the artist actually taking the song now and bringing the song to life is our next thing. So yeah.
So Dion, the next time you're going to recycle bin and whatever that bin, and I'll come at you. I'll come at you.
Yeah, in recycle, we had plenty of them that out here now.
Good. You see how music go waste?
Yeah.
Somebody wants to know who in the camp because they need a song.
Barrio, get a song that is list.
Lady Lava, please be in Bago for Carnival. I love you. Oh.
I will be there, darling.
Say no more. So, I want to play this rhythm to jog your memory. We both have a song on this rhythm. Well, I'm not going to sing to the rhythm. I'm going to sing a cappella. And then when I point at you, you're going to jump in with your song on the rhythm. Your piece of the song on the rhythm. Right? Let me see if I can hear it. Don't let Nikolai see that face,
I'll never make me run off the slide. Don't worry.
I will tap your memory. You, myself, and young brother. Hear me. My team are hot girls like pressure cook we body. My team are rude girls, we bad and very naughty. Come tonight to cause a commotion. All the girls them wet like
I feel like create.
When we step out the man, boy, we like dynamite. We gonna mash up the place in here tonight. You can remember?
What song I sing on that?
Come on, Lava. Nikolai. Lava. Queen of the what?
Energy.
None.
I can be away once. I can be away once. All on the truck. Be away once. I can be away once. All on the speaker. Get away once. I can get away once.
All on the pavement. Right there.
Get away once. I can get away once. I am the baddest whiner.
Designer.
Yes. Songs like I am the baddest whiner. I know sometimes when these songs ain't really like, sometimes I just have to go back to the drawing board because that's just what it is, right? Pick up yourself hooligan.
Puppet master.
That's just what it is. Some days I have to go back to the drawing board. So, like, sometimes people, let's be like, I put out a song and the song and thing and nobody, it has happened. So all are we're going back to the drawing board again. And we're going and try again. And we're going and do it again. And we're going and hit them again. You understand what I'm saying? So, not every song, and that's all artists. That is not just you because, certain, that is all artists. You understand? The biggest artists are songs that never... Like, if you play, they'll be like, well, so plenty times you just have to tell yourself, hey, I'm going back to the drawing board again. You give yourself how much ever time you feel you want to give yourself, you make a limit and you say, all right, I'm going to do four different content for the song. And when you finish with the 4 different content, you feel like it never hit, it never reach.
Right.
Try something different with the song itself. Try to another different rhythm. Try different things. And then if you feel like, hey, don't allow yourself to stick there.
Right.
Allow yourself to go on and then go on. Because here what happen when you go on and you go on and you go on, at the 54th, the 8th, the 10th, the 12th, the 15th time, you might get something. And the something that you get might be great. When you get a great something, then now you will have the airs. And then you can bring back a song from Ehioho and sing it and they will listen. Because no, remember they will say like, thing and they get in tune now, and now they'll kind of like you'll be more recognized and they'll hear you, so your material won't waste.
No, right. As you say that, like how you bring out if you beat it from, you know, big up David Allen on the live by photographer, right? So this was the Puppet Master Rhythm by Nikolai Green.
Yeah.
He didn't send me the instrumental and I bugged him last night like I want to challenge you with this.
Nikolai, open on the live. He's a man, me and Nikolai, that's be one, no. See what
he thought. So I wanna ask you a
Kyle, I hope you didn't record that either.
Well, this is being saved, and if you have not seen, a lot of people in the live comment and say, please save this, and then had people that commented on the flyer saying, please save it because there were time difference and stuff like that. So what the whole process is trying to get all these lives over to my YouTube channel. So we'll get it. But I ain't gonna tell him. If Kyle on the live, then your dog's dead. If Kyle on the live,
then you will cut a deal.
Big up Dion, but here it is. Let me get into 5 favorite things from Lava, right? Real quick. Favorite food. Good, you like everything?
I eat. I like to eat. I like to eat no, not roti.
She thinking.
Yeah, I can't think. Like with something when no matter the day I would eat it. Not roti.
After roti is toti, so no. Somebody says
I do eat rice. It's not pilau, I do eat rice.
Okay. Why people keep saying soup? Seafood?
Probably something that I would eat anytime for the day. It will probably be like provision and callaloo. You see, like them kind of food here, like that. Provision and callaloo with oxtail. Provision and callaloo with oxtail. I could eat that right now. Or breadfruit, fried breadfruit. My mother from St. Vincent and people. So them kind of ground food is the kind of food where I grew up eating. So provision, callaloo.
I ain't gonna call it Mommy Harris. Big up Mommy Harris. Alright, favorite drink.
Alcohol or non-alcohol?
Anything you want to call. You could get both if you want.
Water.
Water
and bay leaf tea.
Oh my goodness. Favorite movie?
Okay, so my favorite movie is Me Before You.
That's a movie? I had to look for that.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a love movie?
Yeah. I'm a lover.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a lover.
And a Leo. I love Leo.
Yeah.
Alright, favorite artist of all time?
My heart. Of all times?
All time.
I have to choose one artist.
Give me top 3.
Top 3. Vybz Kartel.
Of course.
Now I'm going to answer this next one, and I like the artist. Don't tell me nothing about what it is too and what I'm saying.
Die them business. there's you.
Right?
There's about them.
Jay-Z.
Big up Blackman. Oh, pause before you say your last person. As you said, Jay-Z, Naki was saying you're like a female rapper, but in the Zess Soca version.
Yeah, because I like rap.
Yeah.
I like to listen to rap because rap have bars. No, I'm not gonna say no, but listen. So alright, I like Jay-Z because Jay-Z is how Jay-Z does rap now. He's rap smooth.
Yeah.
And then when you listen to Jay-Z rap, a lot of people, let's say the thing I know Jay-Z is rap or whatever. But the people who saying that don't be up to the time with what's going on. If you understand what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like you're not in tune with a lot of things that are going on in the world. So when Jay-Z rapping to you, you wouldn't understand what he's talking about because you're not in tune to that. Or you mightn't have knowledge, you mightn't be reading certain books. So when he making reference to things, you would not understand what it is it means. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
When it is he rapping, so he is rap for people who really want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jay-Z ain't even a top selling artist.
Don't read it.
No,
Don't read it.
Jay-Z don't.
Leave them. You give
I
a
thought
disclaimer.
Jay-Z don't have to be a top selling
Right.
artist. You understand what I'm saying? She asks, who is my thing? But if it is here, just listen. No, listen, that's the next thing. A lot of people just hear music and they don't listen music. Some people just hear. They might hear the beat and they might hear the hype around something. But I'm talking about songs like I will listen to.
It's how chill. They had a carry on. Big up Kevin Exile Pass you just now and La Pana carry on because they're coming at you for this rap.
No, Lava, I can name a million other artists that better than him. All right.
But that's you. This is Lava's top 3. Let Lava have Lava's top 3.
Listen, and I didn't even say like
gosh. Didn't even say number 1 yet.
No, not even that. Like I listen to underground people, but like who is freestyle and them kind of things. I listen to them people and them. You understand?
Right.
So it's like, you know. Yeah, I listen to all them rappers and them. So I know people who, yeah, they will be lyrically. But I think another reason why it is I had like Jay-Z because I actually see Jay-Z move from being living in the buildings and then to, of course, Papo is heat. Papo's is heat. Papo's is lyrical, yes. You understand? But, you know, I actually see Jay-Z move from being here and then moving himself into being a billion-dollar artist and then creating million-dollar artists under him.
Yeah.
And other than that, the business culture that he have in the sense of the brands and them, like if you're coming to him, you can't just come to Jay-Z just so you have to come and he want to buy into what it is you're doing and them kind of things. So, you know, it's a different reasons why it is. I probably said him and then, like, you know, back then when it happened, the people who were selling, boy, you will never make it happen and, you know, all them things, you will never make certain things happen and it's like, yo, you never make it happen, but what about influencers in Calypso or Soca? I like Crocro.
Okay then. But what's the number 1?
Crocro.
You'll give him Crocro. Alright, so favorite category is Soca, groovy or power?
Power.
Right. You get it. So my question is, as you was talking about Jay-Z and being, you know, coming from the buildings and stuff, what were you doing before becoming an artist, before singing?
Hustle, man, hustle every day. Hustle, man, hustle every day. Yeah, so before music, you know, those of you who know me, I'll know I'll come and get I'll cool in the ice, water and sugar ice cream and sugar cigarette in front, vest, tights, boxers, jersey, clothes, body drags, slippers. You know, anything I'll white, I'll get by Lava brands, right? I'll get on the corner. Seasonal stuff, toys, wares. It's in a no, I never tried to sell before. You understand? I used to sell everything in sugar on the main road. Yeah. That is before music. And even like during COVID, when the music had stopped for a while, I had to go back to hustling because in the end of the day, you know, I have place to maintain, my son to maintain. So I'd bring out lava water, which was the lava coconut water, sell lava water, open a shop, I was selling.
By the way, I must say, and I ain't trying to put your BI out there. Kudos on the place. When I come to check you and you wasn't there, I was like, hey, what?
Some man hustle every day.
Kudos. So big up you and the whole family for that, of course.
I fell into what? Oh, you fell into it. What's the question? Was music like your dream? Yeah, music was it from since primary school, from since school days. From since school days. I used to be in singing. Day-yo, me say day-yo. Daylight come and me want go home. Come, Mr. Tally, man, Tally me banana. From primary school, I choir.
Right? And singing in church.
And then singing in church.
I feel like we was forced though to sing in church.
Remember when I said dancing, I said, in my alabaster box, the room grew still as I made my way to Jesus. He stumbled.
Praise dance.
Yeah. I started
Remember when I was trying to convince you to come and do the go up for the Bible quiz competition for John chapter 14. You say nah, I go sing. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, what? I used to much into the shortest Bible verse, the longest Bible verse. Jesus wept. This one. That.
Yeah. Jesus turned his back on enough for we with lyrics. No, Jesus is still here.
Yeah, from Jesus to suffer and you know my mother say, my mother now.
Wait, let me ask the question. My question was, what were your family's thoughts when they heard your lyrics?
So my mother, she never I said, okay, so let me tell you. So my mother now used to be like the person that I am. If Kisha want to do something, she gonna do it regardless of what anybody say. She gonna make it happen.
Yes.
Because remember, I had no family in music, right? So when I now started off music and I started spending money, and like them here, and I spent $6,000. Like, you know, when I get all my money, I spend $6,000. And she like, what is she problem? What she doing? You understand? $6,000. I mean, my mother looking to save up that money to do fridge and stove and you know them kind of things. You know, she always working on things. And never, Kisha just going to spend $6,000 on a song and because you know I have no family doing music or whatever, so everybody lost the whole going on. So now when she hear my first song, remember from before I used to be singing. Let's sing and I said let's hear.
No.
She sing.
No.
And then like you know when I started singing like you know a little bigger, she just know that I used to be singing. But now because they have like Instagram and thing and she on Instagram and you know she be commenting and all them things, it's like she never really used to say anything from before. But that day she like she like Queen Freak and I like
what I find out?
No, like why would you call me that, mommy? Why would you say that? Why would you call me Queen Freak?
Listen,
don't do that. You understand? And she still do it all now. She say, hey, look the big woman. Oh, she's called money woman, Queen Freak.
Yes.
You understand? I'll be like, if my mother comfortable, like was you know, I don't have no problem. That like made me feel even like better in doing what I doing. Cause like my mother grew me up in church.
Yes.
My mother worked hard to mind me. And my mother still never had no issue with the career path that I chose, and my mother don't have no problem with what it is I sing, because I a big woman, I over 18, you know, and she don't have no problem with what it is I singing. And then she could still say, hey, Queen Freak, you understand? My mother could sit and be normal and comfortable. Then it have a door. That's why, you know, like people will say things to me and feel like I will be overboarded, like, yo, that the least.
Yeah.
Like the least, whatever I think is the least. You understand? My mother calling me Queen Freak, and my mother up to the time.
Yes.
The only thing she says,
listen
child, how you just come up with them things? That is what she's asking. She's be like, child, always come up with that. And then the rest of my family, them hear me sing a long time, like my brothers and my sisters. I would always sing for them. So they had an idea of the lyrics and they know what I go and sing. You know, they know my mouth hot. So I'll sing certain things. My father, that's is that a song I sing for my father? Because my father didn't go away. I know let him see it, right?
Oh, Lord.
My father say, I hear the song.
That we say.
Yeah, it wasn't an enlightened. I'm sure they was a good man, but you know me and my mouth.
Yeah, but
Like,
the thing.
you know, I hear the song or whatever, but you know I sing and I need to say nothing. All of them just be like, yeah, she bad or whatever. But my father, when I was younger, all of us used to be linemen, my neighbors, and Emmeline. You remember Emmeline, right? Right.
No, I can't remember Emily. Probably.
The Indian girl who used to come to church with me.
Oh, okay.
Still Indian girl.
Okay.
Right. Right. So all I was there and I used to be like, Sarabada, like that now. Sarabada. And my father used to say, you see how she rolling she tongue? That's how I have to do it. So like me talking about that. He like, that's how you have to sing it. That's how you have to roll your tongue. So it's like, you know, I feel a little good now, like, you know. Yeah.
I can't.
So he doesn't see what it. So my family, them don't have a problem. Them cool. My mother just asks how he's come up with them lyrics, and then she's be like, Sister J will say where I went wrong.
Why don't always love to channel Sister J? Like, let the woman rest in peace. There's my thing.
Yeah, Sister Janet will say, where did I go wrong with Keisha?
No.
Because remember, I used to be there, right?
No.
I said, don't worry, Sister J happy.
Right? My thing is, one day.
Dose of medicine.
One day, I see a post on Facebook from your mother. Yes, this is my daughter, Queen of the Freaks. Hear me? Who piss off? Hear me? Why? Who piss off? Who piss off, auntie?
I see child.
I said she must be fed up of people telling she something. She like, yes, this is my daughter, Queen of the Freaks. I'm weak.
Yeah, my diamond mother, right?
Hey.
Plus,
big up.
like, all right, my mother would have known. She know I doing music, but she don't know like how to say it. She not, you know, she not in tune with whatever going on.
Yeah.
So like when she went to work and stuff, she ended up telling somebody something. Like, you know, my daughter that sing. Cause the person tell her that there's a DJ other than working here as a DJ. Right? But she working. So she says, serious, well, my daughter that sing, you know, you should get some of her music, right? So the person say, your daughter is sing. So she like, yeah, who is your daughter? And she tell them how she daughter is Lady Lava. And the person say, what? Your daughter is Lady Lava? Like the man can't believe she right? That use Lady Lava mother. And she like, yeah. So she called me and like the guy probably say your daughter, well, you know, she's doing good and she sing good and he tell her nice stuff.
Yeah.
So she called me on the phone and she's like, you know, I met somebody and they was so excited. They say, you're doing good and you're singing good. And they say like it's a big thing or something.
Yeah. That's how she talk. Mellow.
It's like, you know, she and she one world and I'm a one world, but we good. But Lady Lava, your song does just have me in a mood, in a good mood.
I wanna big up you for doing a song honoring her. I thought that was really, really, really nice. And just having the whole family in the song, I thought that was very beautiful. So shout out to you for that.
Thank you very much. I'll go and listen to my mother because then I'll say I give her nothing with.
Right. Nothing sentimental.
Sentimental.
There is
so always to my mother, you all could listen it and see if you relate. You know, because sometimes your mother is the realest person on your team.
That's true. So, ring finger. The biggest thing going on right now, when all people are to hear is
Good night, Barbados.
Shout out to Barbados on the live.
Barbados, I'll be there weekend, right? So weekend I'm in Barbados.
All right.
Come out for the engagement Saturday.
So, what What inspired? What brought up? What bring about? How ring finger came up?
It was in my mind. A lot of things was happening in life around me.
Okay.
So, it was the truth. Like, if you don't have a ring, then you don't have a mister, because sometimes we just be claiming people, and the people you're claiming, you'll be shocked to know what's going on. You understand? So I just say, like, you'll be like, my man, because it's the truth. People be like, yeah, my man, like, yo.
You
When
saw
you
the
ask a
proposal?
man, let me settle.
Wait, did you see the proposal you just got there? Did you not see it?
Ring on my finger.
Yeah.
If you're serious, I know what to do. I don't play, I don't talking, I don't talking. I don't talk, I start flicking. Right. So it's like, so Rane, never ask a fella, so you want so and here now. Oh, nah, me and she cool, we just cool. And when I ask she going on,
Right.
Girl, my man tell me I can't run away. My man tell me I had a pattern. My man tell me, that man don't play with me, that man don't play with me. Tell you, if I go out there, my man tell me whatever. Alright. When you ask the man now, people asking him, me and him virgin, I'm like, man, so take that man, now we cool.
We just cool. Yeah. Fuck my man. Big up my give us some kind.
But yeah, you know, my man, listen, I talk about myself for I don't be talking about myself sometimes, because remember I go through that same thing. So don't feel like it's them girls alone, because sometimes you as a woman, when you check yourself, yeah, that's it. Shake up your shower, what going on here?
Nah, you're in love and you're in a groove, the kind you don't mean.
Watch now, when you see in love, and love nice, love real nice, but you have to shake up yourself sometimes. Come out tight, so when you see you can't see, because you love nice, it's nice. I love love. I love love.
I know. If whoever does follow you, whoever have your number and does see your WhatsApp status and thing will know you love love.
I love love. But sometimes when you are watching the mirror.
Plug that, eh?
Eh?
Plug that, I love love. That's a song.
Yeah, love. I don't watch in the mirror, so I say, hey, you seen what's going on? Girl, come back to me. Shake up yourself. That is not it. Yeah, and then I start to come back here to reality and say, but my man. No. If you don't have a ring, you don't have a mister. If you're serious, come serious. If you really want this thing to be serious and you want to get all them demands what it is you're coming with.
Naki is asking if all of them regretting now. The face alone says it.
No, but listen, I'm gonna tell you something, right? Sometimes in life, you and somebody might just not be compatible in the sense that it might be nice. It was nice, or they had a nice time, but what you want in life and what they want in life, it's not aligning. Because I would never be angry with nobody. And when I say nobody, like choices that people make, all are we adults. You make that choice, just know that is the choice that you have to live with. Because that is the choice that you make, but I'm not mad. I am not upset. I am not whatever. We don't need to be angry and going on.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying that is the choice I make, and stand up by the choice that I make. Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah. that is what life is. And then sometimes I might meet somebody and just I saw some crazy things going on out here, so I have to put the verse in such a way where, like, don't let it chain up here, Yeah. If the lovers ring on the finger, because being honest with you, maybe I'm men on the life here. A man know what I want. Men know what I want. Let me tell you something. Let me speak to you. Men know what they want.
That's right.
We have a time where we like to say, he don't know what he want, Men know what I want.
Yeah.
Right? Men know
You could be,
what I want.
you could be
Just remember that.
Cola. You could be there for a bit. They will know from the jump. They know from.
Men know what I want. Sometimes a man just holding on in a comfortable position until he want to go on to wherever it is he really see himself, whatever. And at the time, you just there and you feeling like, yeah, you riding. It's a plenty things. Sometimes yes, Bob the Builder, you're just billing a man for somebody else. Sometimes plenty things be going on, you understand what I'm saying? But men know what they want. Sometimes we as women, I say, hey, I know what I want, and I want. You don't know what I want. If you wanted all them things, you would have choose yourself and not be in the position at the end. And I will always tell her, this has been me talking to myself plenty times. Like me saying, hey, you really know what you want? If you did what this, then you won't have be putting yourself in this predicament. You understand? If this is your choice, then you won't do this. But then you always have to bring back yourself now and talk to yourself. But men know what I want.
Exactly. I wanna a question was there. So Naki Dion said he will jump on the live, no promises, but he wants this live to be about his artist, and I respect him for that. So big up Dion. Right? Wherever you stand. Look at this. He says, send your man. Oh, Jesus. A week.
You know the girl, man?
Yeah, she actually know. Lion, she has one. We call it out big and big.
Boop. Big up Lion.
Yeah.
Big up you, baby. Big up Madam Lion.
Big up Madam Lion. So, my question, and I asked you this on the side, like, a while ago, and then I see Nessa jump on with a promo for your birthday, and she say woman wearing could bend too, and
of course
say you're being biased.
Ben in the corner too. Ben in the corner. Don't bend for the camera. Don't bend for the camera. Ben in the corner.
I don't say.
If you know you have a husband, Ben in the corner.
The song singing hard when it come on here, by the husband, so I bend in.
Ben in the corner.
You're wicked.
All the girls that have husband and all the man made a choice and he put a ring on all the finger and he say, yeah, what? I decide to make a step forward. Ben in the corner. Tell further notice. Because if he start to play mad,
bend for the camera. Where's this?
My camera and zoom. As he start to play mad, my camera and zoom, so bend for the camera. But if your husband be nice and he made a choice, he made a step, and all them things, then Ben in the corner and you and he lock down and all have a nice little time.
I ain't able. Hey, shout to Killer Songs on the live and big up New York in the house. Somebody come and say New York in the house. And when they say New York in the house, did you expect Ring Finger to take off like it did?
I know people would have liked it, but I didn't expect it to go all where it is now and doing all the lovely things that it is doing at this point in time. And the thing about Ring Finger is, when I was writing it, I thought the same thing like what you're saying, like if you don't have a ring, then bend for the camera. Say, but when I them girls who have a ring will feel like if I'm making them feel a winner, because I didn't want it to be like that, right? But then when I put it out, my people come on and they're like, Lava, you can't tell we went to bed, we bed. You understand? And I was like, hey, I really love that. I love, the way that they accept it. And then the men now, I say well, the men and them go say, I say whatever. The men and them is to send they send the video all over the place. They're like, and then they're like, hey, if you don't have a ring, and the men enjoyed it also because the part where you say my man, the men like, yeah, well, we don't tell you about your man.
Yeah.
About your man and your man. Girl, we know your man. That is not your man.
Did you see this comment here? I'm very sorry for your sis. I hope it don't happen again.
Who said that?
She said, one time I singing this song in a party and my man at the time grabbed me ashamed. I said, blame mama bear, not me.
But my man and my man.
Yes, I do so.
That like I walk in a place and I don't even know these people, eh? And the man like Lava. Yeah, me good evening.
Yes.
So yeah, you trying to make me buy ring, mean buy no ring, eh? So yeah, you are if watching buy no ring, what to do? I said Ben
Back to the camera. Right.
And it's like people who I don't want to know it's just good that they accept the song in a good light. You know? Yeah.
Yes, I love. So this one here.
Oh yeah, breathe to ask that question, so.
Wait, say that again?
Oh yeah, take a breath to ask that question, so.
Yeah, I catch myself. You're reaching the US, right? They say introducing in the Stink and Nutty, Lava and the crowd, the everybody in the Fed going crazy. What was that feeling?
I don't even know how to explain it, but I was just like in my brain at the point in time was like, you have to perform good, you know, do good, do your best, do good. That's how my brain has been going. Yeah. But it's only after when I watch back the videos that I will really see people reaction, because you know I wasn't really focused on that.
Right.
Like what in the moment I going on now, I wasn't in the. No, I didn't cry. I didn't. You know, somebody asking if I cry, I'll tell her that after. But in the moment I going on, you know, I wouldn't be watching wherever. But it's like now when I watch. I was like, wait, you know, I actually seen what going on through the videos. But at the point in time, I was just like in my brain, do good, do what you have to do, do good, do a good performance. You don't have a lot of time because the time was running out. Right. You don't have a lot of time, you know, but get the job done. That was in my brain. But after when I watch back at it now, it was like, hey, you know, it was really a good feeling to be accepted coming out doing the first performance in the US. Yeah. Somebody asked me if I cried. I didn't cry, and the reason why I didn't cry is because I didn't listen. I didn't want to hear. Because I can hear from when I reach home, like my mother and them wanted to cry, and my aunts and them sending message, and I just didn't want to hear nobody because all of them started make you feel cry and emotional, and I was like, you don't need to cry. You don't need to cry. You work for this. This is what you was working for. Yes. You know, yeah. You did a lot of things for this to happen. So you don't need to cry. And then my team called me. My team was crying because they was in Trinidad and they wasn't out here with me. And they was crying, like literally crying when they see the video, and I was like, I can't talk to you right now because they will make me want to cry, and I don't want to cry. You understand? I was like, I don't want to cry right now. I can't talk to nobody because everybody was feeling good. And I guess the comments, my aunt and they sit down and read through all the comments on Facebook, and you know, it was emotional and thing. And a lot of people took this away because they saw like me working hard, not only in music, but working hard to invest in music, working hard to get money to invest it in music, working hard on the road, selling, working hard wherever, and then taking all my money and putting it into music. Always investing in something. Because, all right, which part I say right now, this won't mind me.
But I realized.
Right? So this is something that I invest my money in again. You know, I always been taking my money to develop my craft and to work hard at it. So, you know, it felt good for my family to see, well, okay, she actually make a step forward again, and she actually going towards things that she wanted to do. Me, personal, I'll share something with you here tonight. It was one of my personal goals that I had set long time, so I don't eat rice. As I said just now, when the person say pela, right, I don't eat rice. And I don't eat rice because I was fasting from rice till I perform on an international stage, right? So it was a personal fast. It was a prayer and fast, but it was a long fast that I had to go through because COVID come and a lot of things come that build barriers between me getting to the goal that I wanted to get to. Right. So I made a fast and I part with myself and I say, you're staying away from rice till you perform on an international stage because I like rice. So, you know, like that day that I performed, that was the day that I could have break the part and the goal was accomplished and the fast was over. So I finished my fast on the day that I performed on the international stage. But I still in Sabbath.
Yeah, and I was to say, just continue.
Yeah, I just kind of continue and it'll be like, now you have to build a next goal and set a next goal for yourself that, hey, when I do this, put something to myself. But yeah, I was fasting for that day. So me personally, tell them about the fast while
before you
working on
answer
the
Dion's
freelance.
question, was Dion one of the people that cried?
No. He's one of the person I always like to say, you cry, you cry, you feel you cry, you're okay. I'll be like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, once I don't talk to Ali, I'll be okay.
He gone.
Because you're talking about the fast. The
Yeah.
fast while you was working on the trailer jam was a no sex fast.
Dion, oh God.
So, alright, so Dion and I work together, right? So I'll be like, Dion, don't study them girls and them when we working.
Right.
When we working, in the sense that, hey, like remove yourself from certain things now. If we working, we working. And like, he'll tell me the same thing. Hey, you can't focus. So we just stay in our room and I say, fast from them thing, abstain.
Right.
Stop mixing any flesh. You understand? And let me get the music, let me get the song right.
Yeah.
Just don't throw off your energy, don't throw off your vibe. So that the fast talking about that, we are saying, hey, we're not doing that. Till we get it right. We cool, we're not partaking in other people now, like,
Yes.
no heavy vibes, no vibes, because we don't want to mix it. We didn't even, like, you don't want something to go wrong. You don't even want to make a mistake and say, hey, I'm going and do this with this person and just change the whole vibes. Yeah. It's like, abstinence.
So, cut it. No heavy vibes, as he say.
No heavy vibes. Discipline. We don't want to talk. You see, people are still on our band right now.
How did you connect with Dion?
How did I connect with Dion, boy? I can't even remember like how exact, but I know it was when we was working on a project for Uncle Ellis.
Okay.
Yeah, on a project for Uncle Ellis.
Dion more banner the year like Barbarossa. Why Barbarossa you want?
Yeah, they put me on a band.
What
The afraid I get pregnant.
Oh my God. Why? Oh, by the way.
It's an inside joke.
By the way, just kiss off my boy for me, please. Oh God, he's so sweet. Yes. I still have that birthday video in my phone. Every year I just watch it. And I'm like, he's so big now, but still. So we looking to wrap up. So I want to know, what are your goals for the Lady Lava brand? So I know you had the rich doing well. So what are the goals for? So yeah, I'll go back a little bit. Yeah.
Let's see that.
Rich jerseys and hats. Yes. You should drop it in shell. Drop it down.
So that's the Rich and Hard brand. You all can follow the Rich and Hard page if you all like. I do t-shirts, I do leggings, I do pants. We have visors, we have bucket hats, cap and hats.
When you said the V, I thought you was going to say vibrator and nobody say, well, you're on another level.
No, the visor. You see what brain be? I don't know I just be talking about some good nice people. And sometimes there's brain. There's be somewhere else. You understand? And tonsillis. I brain be somewhere else. No. You understand? My brain, my mind was not there. But yeah, it had the Rich and Hard brand.
Lava Rose.
Lava Rose coming soon.
Yeah, if I didn't know it had lava water, right? It had a lava brand. So, but think about it though, Kish. Think about it. He dropping things to think about it. He probably knows something, you don't know? Come now, man.
Dion. That's for me.
It had to go with the steam.
Yeah, but other than that, it's just, you know, we working on stuff moving forward. More music to come. When you visiting, where are we again? I think the 30th of January.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, more music to come. Soca season is coming in. So, you know, we have releases to drop for Soca. You all look out for the Soca releases, you know. Soca mixed with steam, and then Soca and Soca steam. And then, you know, power Soca. You know, yeah.
I see you.
So we have stuff coming. So you all could look out for that. And then next year again, you know where we're going. Developing the brand, carrying it further. Developing myself as an artist, learning as I go along the way, learning new stuff, and yeah.
So
Keeping positive vibes, positive energy. We're putting it out there.
Definitely.
Right.
Definitely. No heavy vibes.
No heavy vibes.
No killjoy, as my good late friend Devon used to say. No killjoy.
Right. No killjoy.
So
a man say power Soca. We will love to see Lavani.
Right. Speak it into existence.
Big up you too.
Put it out there. Yeah. Put it out there. But I was gonna tell you, I see you working with some big hitters in the studio. So I know thing coming, eh? I'm waiting. Happy for you. Glad to see you winning. Lovely interview, lady.
Thank you very much.
Yes. So who are some of the artists that you would like to work with?
And that timing that gonna happen.
Yeah. Everything is timing, you know. I tell you that.
What on time?
How much years now I ain't see you? And every time I come home, we talking and not, hey, I'm passing through Gale. I ain't home right now. Oh shit, I miss you. Next day.
I always on the road. I always, you see how Rane tell me this year?
Yeah.
Right. So it's like I put myself in a position to say, okay, I'll be home.
Yeah.
Time. And yeah.
I expected you to be in our studio, eh? I expected you. Kudos for you. Kudos to you building up your studio. Big up you on that. Definitely great investment.
Thank you very much.
They can come by you now.
Of course. That is the purpose. These days, like, you know, we always want to write and all too and create demos and, you know, comfortable.
And over by you safe. So they're not worried. They're not worried for sure. So some of the artists that you would like to work with in the near future.
Thinking.
In
any
category, any genre, any category. I know you worked with Charlie Blacks already.
Yeah, I worked with Charlie Black already. I have an extra Jamaican artist that I'm doing a collaboration with. I'm gonna drop the name yet. Then he's a young artist, but he's a bad artist. That's you know. Spice will be one that I would like to collaborate with. For Trinidad, I like to, I really like to collaborate with an older artist. When I say older, meaning like
a veteran.
Yeah, like a Lord Nelson or something. You know, one of them old artists that kind of merge it. You know, because I could sing like two meaning and you know how they just do the stuff. So some like Cartel, boy. Vibes Cartel, you all don't know, you know. I just put it out in the existence. You understand what I say? I went Skillybank School, Cartel College, flow like the river, head full of knowledge, Trinidad female, more full of courage, plus my lyrical intellect.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah. So Cartel, you don't know, you know, heart and heart. But yeah, Marshall Montano. Anybody like I would say people who legendary people that you know it will make sense for my career, it will make sense for their career. A good collaboration, not a collaboration, just to say you do a collaboration because you know sometimes we think that because you do a collaboration with somebody that it will hit because of the people, you understand? But a collaboration that the song is a good song, you know, good vibes, good energy surrounding it and them kind of things. So there are a lot of artists that I don't mind working with, to be honest. Like, you know, I just don't want to like take away from anybody because the artist will be like, hey, yeah, he real bad.
Right.
Understand? I might listen to Valiant and I'll be like, oh, hey, that was real smooth or chronic low. And I'll say the same thing. Or, you know, like, Anna, you know, them kind of vibes. So, yeah.
But I had Casey and Kylon, the brothers, a couple of weeks, I think it was last month or so, and earlier this month, and they were like, Casey especially was saying sometimes he's lived with a song for a year, and you know, to catch where it missing, so has it had to make sense and then had to yeah.
Some songs like that where, you know, you hear it, you had to listen it over, you know, you say, hey, I want to tweak this part of it because, you know, you want it to make sense. And then, hi, Boris. And then when it is a song that you're investing in, you know, it can't be perfect. Sometimes the perfect songs and them does be the songs where it didn't take. Sometimes the little imperfection does be good. But you just wanted to have good energies around it where you do everything what, you know, you don't want it to have a pull back down, you don't want it to have problems like that. So
and you want it to resonate with the listeners as well. So
exactly.
Yeah. So last two here, what's next?
Last two?
What's next? What's next for Lava? What's next for Lady Lava?
Just building the brand, just building Lava Brands and Entertainment and creating music and yeah.
Any advice for persons wanting to come into the music industry?
Come. And the best advice I can tell all you, come. If you're sure you want to come into the industry. Those study, you know, a lot of people say the music industry hard and the music industry this and the music industry that. If you have a love for music and you're going into the industry, it's not going to be easy. You understand? Any industry you're going to be a doctor. It's going to have people that go and tell you, hey, you know, being a doctor, they just do this, we just have to work night, we just have to do this. It have people who go like this, it have people who there a long time, it have people who any industry that you're going to start. But if you know you have a love for something, don't take on talk from somebody else and block yourself and then live in a box that you're unhappy or live in a position that you're unhappy and you're not following your dreams and you're not doing what you like every day. Continue doing it. You know what I mean? We got my artist Kira one time.
You do have an artist. I see you posted on your WhatsApp. I know that we had phone conversations like a while back and he was like, it's an easy. Nothing worth having comes easy. It's an easy. We are like, oh yeah, play this and that. It's tough getting that and then
listen, here I would tell people now, right? So you know people might say, Lava and them they're doing music long time and trying long time and thing and now they come back in the end of the day, right? So like myself, I don't know, I can't say. But God maybe give me a purpose and say, Lady Lava, there's your work. You maybe had the hard work to do.
Right.
And the people who come in behind you will have an easier work to do. And that's fine because that is my purpose. That was the purpose I supposed to serve. And if that wasn't, I have served it and it will be served well. If you understand what I'm saying. So even if the people that come in behind you come and they get bigger than you, you can't study the bigger, you have to study the purpose that you had. You serve the purpose. You understand? Because if you're climbing a mountain, the first man to climb the mountain going and take longer to reach to the top of the mountain. Because he had to cut a track, he had to walk with a cutlass, he had to find where he going. He had to do all them things, right? Before he reached the top of the mountain. So he's going to take longer. The person that is coming behind him, they just have to walk on the track. And walk with water, drink your water, and reach which part
because the path,
you understand? The path done cut already. So everybody had a purpose. You understand? So sometimes people don't study what people have to say. You come in. You come in and do what you have to do. And the more you focus on what it is you have to do and you focus on your career is only the bigger you could grow and the bigger you could get. You understand? Because you're focusing on yourself. You can't focus on another man and expect for you to be growing because it comes as though you'll be feeding that person your energy that you have.
Keep yourself back.
Beyonce, tell them about the Magnum.
Yes, you put up that first.
Warren, pick up yourself. Yes, I am the ambassador, the new ambassador for Magnum.
Magnum.
We are drinking Magnum.
When I say what you think, she pull out the Magnum.
Of course, it's Magnum. I'm drinking Papa Magnum, the big M, right?
But
so I'm the new ambassador, and we have great things coming for the new artists. Well, I want to work with Magnum to work with new artists that come in. You know, people that want to be artists, people that looking for, you know, spots to fit in themselves, little helps that they want to do to work to develop the craft and, you know, take a spotlight and these things. Magnum have something coming for you all, so you all should stay tuned. And I am working alongside Magnum to do it for you all.
So turn on all the post notifications.
So that, you know, you will be in tune. Because a lot of people call and say, as a young artist, and I want to do this, and I want to, you know, I want to come in the studio, I want to do all these things. To the young artists out there that coming out, remember, discipline is one of the fastest ways to reach where you want to.
That advice you gave earlier, saying don't study nobody and just do it. That's what made me get in. Because Devon, I was like, oh God, people this, and he was like, if you keep studying people, you will never
keep studying. I can't study people.
So rest in peace, Devon. I was trying to say, if you keep studying people, you will never do it. So I like, all right, jump on the scene. All right.
Yeah.
And you just had to keep going.
And you keep going because remember, I say, if this is what you want to do, this is what you think you want to do, this is what you want to follow, you want to be in the line of entertainment, and you're sure about that, let's go.
Let's go.
You understand? Let's go. Don't study what you're doing for you. Don't study what you can't stay and say, well, I report that song, and you know, they never play it, and they never do this and I tell you now, from now, don't study that.
Don't study that.
Well, go content. It has social media, it has TikTok, it has a lot of things that they didn't even have when it is. I was coming up and then I still had to go by the radio station and drop CD and drop and try, and people who are getting to meet radio DJs now. Back then when we was now coming out and trying to do music, radio DJs was like, you couldn't even see them, you just know the voice. You understand? You can't bounce them up no way. You can't see them no way. But now all is so close in reach way, you know, all you could call a radio DJ, call somebody who knows somebody and get an interview. It wasn't even so easy back then. You understand? Now that you know, it have more media platforms and everything kind of open up and thing, the opportunity is easier for you to meet a radio DJ where he might even like your vibe and play music just like that. But back then, like, you know, other people didn't have that. So now it have things that, you know, you can take advantage of. It had the great TikTok.
Okay. You could upload and publish your music for yourself.
Yeah. So you know, all about music, don't stop.
So
don't stop to study anything else.
I want to shout out your team. I might know everybody in your team, but big up Kelshon, big up your stylist, big up your hairstylist, big up Dion, big up oh God, it's my boy, and I asked you if you remember me, and you say yes. I can't remember his name right now. I know it's just something. I can't remember right now. Big up your whole team for always keeping you on points. Your birthday shots was fire.
Kami, that's my makeup artist. Belle, that's my assistant. Adana, that's my publicist.
There you go. So big up your whole team.
Sadion.
Big up Sadio. We can't forget you. When he say hardest worker is Belle, alright. You try in everywhere. So any parting words? Any parting? I come in there. I will let you know when I come in. I will send you a message. All you hear the story. I try to add laugh on Facebook, right? Lava Facebook full. I don't know who have a full Facebook.
And that's my personal page, and that's because I be talking shit on Facebook all the time. So people used to be like following me. I used to be telling stories on Facebook. Since I used to be a storyteller on Facebook.
I say everybody.
I know I used to follow me when I was a storyteller. A storyteller on Facebook.
Lava say,
Yeah, my
girl,
Facebook,
my Facebook full. Hear me? How your Facebook will be full?
Yeah, my Facebook full. Lucky say Facebook full too. You see my Facebook full now. Right now people that's how to follow the car. It don't. I can't accept no requests.
Yeah. But listen, I just want to say that I am so proud of you. When I see you run out of that ages thinking that you watch now, I was like, real happy for you. I know you know each other like way back when being the same. But I'm very happy for you, very proud of you, very
much.
Very happy that you're stuck with it. You know where you wanted. You kept at it, you're grinding to get where you need to be. You ain't study nobody. You're like, I was sure there. You're saying this kind of making go and make it here. I made it here. And I'm making music, make it here. So kudos to you. Thank you for your time. Big up your whole team, Stadion. Thank you. And thank you for being here on Behind the Soca. This has been Lady Lava, Rane.
Big up you, Rane.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the opportunity of having me on your program, and also kudos to you and congratulations on you being an artist, still working in your personal job that you're doing, which is that is already a heavy work that you're involved in, and then you still come out to the music, and then you still come out to like even take this step forward to open your own podcast. You understand? Behind the Soca, which is a great initiative where you're even creating a platform for other people. Right, so congratulations to you too.
Thank you.
Now we just do it upness all the time, good energy.
I will make my appointment.
When you come this time, you'll see me, man. You'll see me.
Well, I will see you because you build up your thing home, so you're going to be home.
Yeah.
But I still rather call first. I can't just pass you like I'm banging down door and calling everybody and nobody inside.
Nobody know home. I'll be home now because I work from home. Although I still going at our studios, but I'll be home.
Okay. I just want to say you drop a lot of gems. People are saying that you have so much knowledge, and they hope everybody grasps everything. I hope you all grasp everything that she said. Take it and run with it. Link her up to be in the writing camp. Get in contact with her. But they don't know what she bringing already. So all you know, they go get no job by the way, and no failure. So
because it has some artists who have great ideas, but they just need somebody to help them develop the idea.
That's right.
Or sometimes this thing. Now I say that. And I would also say too that sometimes people might reach out to you to do writing, or people will reach out to you to do other things, and you might be able to help them at the point in time. It's not because nobody in no time with you or the artist course or nothing like that. But like life itself, when you're even trying to develop your own craft and trying to move to the next level, does become busier. So some of the things like the days you don't even have a lot of time for yourself. So even if you ain't get me as an individual to help you with your writing craft, that have other people that you could probably go to, to help you with your writing craft, because it have writers in Trinidad.
And understand too that artists also have personal lives. Like, just forget that. They also have personal lives. So if it takes some time to respond, just know why. Or go through management. That's all. Right? So big up yourself. It's Lava. Well done to you. Thank you for your time. It was a pleasure having you. Love the gems you drop. And until next time, this is Behind the Soca with Rane Blackman, Lady Lava. Check out her social media. Drop the Rich in Hearts.
Yes, Rich in Hearts. That is it.
Okay.
Rich in Hearts.
All platforms.
Right? Remember, before you get rich, Rich in Hearts.
And drop your personal your music platforms.
So YouTube is Lady Lava Music. On Facebook is Lady Lava. That's the Lady Lava page. The other page full on Threads is Lady Lava Official. On TikTok is Lady Lava Queen Freak.
That is where we don't see the true, real, and everything all the time. Tell it like it is.
Yeah.
Or you
On
want
the
to say it like
TikTok.
it is, go on to TikTok. Right. So just so you know, this will be saved to the feed. So for those who miss it, they can come back and check it out. Thank you. This has been Behind the Soca. Until I see you, honey. Love, love, and blessings to you and your whole team. Bye.
Bye. Love you all. Thanks for tuning in. Boris, big up yourself.
Later.
Caro.